hope you're dancing in the sky. I hope you're singing in the angel choir. I hope the angels know what they have. I bet it's so nice up in heaven since you've arrived. Tell me, what do they do up in heaven? Are your days filled with love and light? Is there music? Is there art and adventure? Tell me, are you happy? Are you more alive? 'Cause here on earth it feels like everything good is missing since you left. Here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you're dancing in the sky. I hope you're singing in the angel choir. I hope the angels know what they have. I bet it's so nice up in heaven since you've arrived. I hope you're dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angel choir. I hope the angels know what they have. I bet it's so nice up in heaven since you've arrived. Since you've arrived. I heard there was a secret chord David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
I want you all to do me a favor. I want to imagine yourself walking through a thick, beautiful forest. And you see a break in the forest with a beautiful pond. Clear, still as glass. You take a rock and you throw that rock as hard as you can to the middle of that pond. And it hits the water. We're going to call that impact. And we're going to compare that impact to a DUI incident. From that impact, a ring will form, a ripple, if you will. And it will get bigger and bigger and bigger. Then another ring will form and get bigger. And that ripple effect will go on forever. The same way the impact of a DUI will affect not only your life, but everyone around you. Your choices have a bigger impact on your life and everyone's life.
So how was practice?
It was good. We went over EU's lineup and did some 21 outs and then light BP.
Where do we play on Tuesday?
We play at Northgate.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
The game's at 4. And I'm starting.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah.
Riley, you want some of this? Your sister made it.
Riles, it's really good. I ate like half of it.
Really? Okay, yeah.
Banana nut bread.
I'll have a piece.
All right. Oh, I get my hug for the day. Love you.
Love you too.
Yes, I think I'm ready.
Belle, can you hand me the tape?
I'm gonna take my nap.
That's very pretty. It's gonna match your dress. It's really cute.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe like right there. Oh my god, I can't believe you're a senior.
No, yeah, I like you.
You're graduating.
I feel like custom. No, they were.
Oh my gosh.
It's so pretty.
I think all of you came here.
Touch play. Yep, touch play. Quicker. Quicker. Good, touch play. Come on, Gama, set your teammate up for success. Here, nail it. Nah, keep going. Gama, come here. Is everything okay? Right now you're a little sluggish and seem kind of out of it.
I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, if you want to stay on this team, it's going to take you a lot more training and intensity because right now they're outperforming you. Okay, so I need you to focus up. If there's anything you need to tell me, you should do it now. You okay?
I'm good.
Okay, all right, get back in there. Come on, let's go. Let's work harder then. Let's go, work harder. All left foot, bro. All left foot. Play it to the right players. Yep. Come on, Gama.
Yeah.
Come on, Gama.
Please pardon this interruption. I would like to congratulate Kaylee Dureo and Jocelyn Guron. They graduated today. We're so proud of them. Can't wait to see what they do in the future. Good job, girls.
Okay.
So, when we start off,
Once we say it, like drum roll, please, and then.
yo, what's up?
Shoot, what's
Hey,
up?
it's good to see
how's it
you.
going? It's
What
good
you
to see
doing?
You know, just getting ready for the rally. You know, let's go inside, let's check it out. Hey.
Are you going to the party today?
Yeah, of course.
there.
Yeah,
Literally
that's what I heard,
everyone. I know. I think like Lauren and Riley and Haley, and then Kirk.
Hey,
Well,
Kirk. Are you going to the party tonight?
I don't know. I think maybe. Yeah.
Our next 2026 prom queen candidate is Lauren Allegre.
Hey, Riley. How are you? Good. How are you? Good. Are you ready to get everything settled for the walkout rally?
Yeah, me and Trin are gonna write the script today. Rally group, we're meeting in the front. Van, that's good. Me and Trin are gonna write the rally script. Are we good with doing like each class have a different color theme? Like how we did last year? Yeah. Yeah? Okay, perfect. That's it. Thanks, guys.
Hey, Sanaya, can you go run this to the office for me?
Yeah,
Thank you.
of course. I'll be right back.
See ya.
Hey, Snaya.
Hey, Ry. Oh, Ry.
Yeah,
Are you gonna go to practice tonight or are you gonna go to the party?
I haven't decided yet. Are you going? What are you doing?
I'm gonna go to the party.
Do you think Coach is gonna get mad?
I mean, maybe, but like, it's a party. We should just go.
Okay, I'll
right?
go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you there.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Party tonight?
So are y'all out tonight? You heard about the party? Are you guys gonna go?
Are you going?
Yeah, I'm going. I'm gonna see you there.
Haley, are you going? I have soccer practice.
Just one night.
I
missed it one time.
okay. Got
Yep.
3 more.
3 more.
Come on.
Oh. You have 2 more.
I'm done. Okay.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Are you okay?
So what did they call Anthony?
Definitely outside the box.
Hey guys,
Hey, sis.
Hey,
Hey, Gama, where are you going?
upstairs.
Hey, I heard practice ain't going so well.
So,
Well, I need you to get back down here. Come on. We're gonna talk about this. What's going on at practice, huh?
nothing.
Nothing's not an answer.
Anthony, she's had a bad day. Give her a break.
A bad day, everybody has a bad day. We got college scouts looking at you. We got things going on. We got to get it going.
You got to put in the work. If you want it, you have to do it. You got to put in the work outside of trainings, not just at training.
Yeah. Extra runs, extra touches.
Okay,
Okay, what?
I'll do it.
Get dressed and go handle your business.
Okay.
Let's go.
Sophie, get over here. I have to go to practice now, okay?
Okay.
I'll see you later. We can play tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you too. I'm giddy. I can't.
It's okay. You're fine.
No, it's okay.
You'll be okay.
No, I can't. Yes, I'm done. I don't know. Let's go. All right, now we gotta roll back up. Okay. Are you sure? You're fine? Do you have a ride home?
No, I don't.
I can take you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I
No,
can
it's
take
really
you.
fun.
Me and Kirk, we can take you.
Hey, Riley. Hey, it's getting pretty crazy. You ready to head out? Let's get in and out. Let's go. Hey, this is a little too much. Ready? All right, let's go.
Hold on. Oh my gosh. I think my coach told my dad. I'm gonna get in so much trouble. Yeah, look. This is bad. We need to go get them, and I need to take them home. And I need to go. Yeah.
We need to go.
I'm gonna be in so much trouble. We got to go. Yeah. I know. It was so fun. Oh wait, hold on.
Can we go back?
Haley, are you good? Hey.
We gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go right now. Come on.
What is the emergency?
Please help me. I was just in the class.
Okay, where are you at?
I don't know. Please help me.
Okay. Can you look at the sign for me? Can you read a sign? Do you see anything?
You did this! You killed them! My name's Florence. Oh my god!
They're here right now, okay? Haley, okay. What did you say the last name was?
Mama.
Gama, okay. How old are you?
17 years old.
17.
As you can tell, it is the job of life. Patients, these victims are our friends.
Please help my friend.
Were you driving that car over there? Have you been
your right foot, and there you go. Put your hands to your side. 1, 2, 3. And blow. 1, 2. All right, Haley, you blew a .16. You're double the legal limit. I need you to turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for DUI.
Wait.
I just got report. This is Miss Riley. She is 17 years old, status post MDA. I have no response from Riley. I have fixed dilated left pupil. That, we're checking leads. They're on, beginning CPR. One of it be given. Compressions on her. I have no cardiac rhythm. I have no pulse. Does anybody else have any ideas of anything we can do? I believe her injuries are not survivable at this point. Okay, Riley was in a horrible accident today, okay? Riley came to us. I'm sorry, but we've done everything we can, okay? Riley was broken inside, bleeding internally. There's nothing we can do for Riley. She has died.
My baby.
All right, young lady, come on, step on out. We're gonna walk right over here to that door here. Hold on, don't twist. Put your right hand on top of your head. Step over here for me. I need you to take your jewelry off and place it up on the counter for me. To the left.
Where are they?
Under arrest. You're going to jail right now. All right, step in here to your left.
Sir, no! Where are my friends? Sir, let me out. I need to know who they
I'm a chaplain for the Manteca Police Department. Haley filled our lives with a light that can never be replaced, and full of life, with a smile that could brighten even the darkest days. On the field, she played with determination and heart. Off the field, she carried that same passion into everything that she did. Our daughter will forever be in our hearts.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Soy Deputy López del Condado de San Joaquín. ¿Podríamos tomar asiento? Estoy aquí para informarles que desafortunadamente Jocelyn estuvo involucrada en un accidente automovilístico donde desafortunadamente Jocelyn perdió la vida.
¿Pero con quién estaba o qué?
Le puedo informar que Jocelyn era uno de los pasajeros que estaba dentro del vehículo.
¿Estás seguro?
Sí, desafortunadamente sí.
No, mi niña, no. Me prometiste que siempre llegarías a casa. Era nuestra promesa. No, no. Mi niña, no.
I'm here to tell you guys that unfortunately Anthony was involved in a fatal vehicle collision where unfortunately Anthony has passed away. Deputy Lopez with the San Joaquin Sheriff's Office. I'm here to inform you guys that your son, Kirk, was involved in a fatal accident where unfortunately he passed away.
No. 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 No.
Where did this happen? I understand that there's a lot of questions that need to be answered.
No. No.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Unfortunately,
calling him.
I don't have
No.
all the answers. It's still under investigation. And I believe this is
Kirk. Kirk.
Where is he? As of right now, he's at the morgue. And I'm gonna ask you guys if you guys can come with me so you guys can identify his body.
Buddy. Buddy.
The record in the matter of People versus Haley Gamma. Mr. Cozina, on behalf of the people, are you ready to proceed for sentencing?
A tragedy, Your Honor, that affected both a city and 2 schools. Dreams, wishes, aspirations, all gone. Riley Ward from Manteca High School, who was a 2025 homecoming queen, a 4-year varsity softball player, and the youngest of 3 children, was killed. Her family is devastated. That's all been destroyed because this defendant believed that having fun and drinking and driving while drunk, we're going to ask that the court impose a maximum sentence permitted by law.
Ms. Gamble would like to start off by apologizing to the court and to the families of Ms. Ward and those that she injured. She's a senior at Sierra High School. She's the captain of the girls' soccer team. Upon graduation, it's been her plan to major in diagnostic medical sonography, where she hoped to be able to have a long career helping pregnant women. She's a valuable asset to this community, and we ask the court to give her leniency and to sentence her to the lowest sentence allowed by law. Thank you.
Your choice comes with consequences. And at this time, the court is going to sentence you to 24 years, a $25,000 fine, restitution to all 4 of the victims in this case. This is a serious felony conviction and it is a strike on your record. At this time, you will be remanded to the custody of the Sheriff's Department to await transportation to state prison. Court's hereby in recess.
Buggy.
Dad, is Haley ever gonna come home?
Not anytime soon, sweetie. I'm sorry.
Dad, are you okay?
Be all right, sweetie.
Hey, baby.
Don't be sad.
Hey, don't be sad, okay?
Oh my God. I'm gonna miss you so much. I'll be with you every day.
Good morning. My name is Sturry McLeod. I'm a battalion chief with the City of Manteca Fire Department. Several years ago, some amazing organizations got together and said we needed to come up with a program that was impactful and made real change with the seniors in our community. They wanted to send a gift of choice, a gift of empowerment. And they wanted to send a message. These amazing organizations couldn't do it by themselves. With the lead of the California Highway Patrol and the help from the Manteca Fire Department, the Manteca Police Department, the Manteca District Ambulance, San Joaquin County Sheriff, P.L. Fry and Son, and Manteca Unified School District came together to make sure you were given those gifts, that you knew you had a choice, and that we empowered you to make a good decision and to send a message to each and every one of you, a message of hope. I had the amazing opportunity in the last 24 hours to hang out with all these individuals you see on the stage. There was highs, there was lows. It was an emotional time. But I will tell you this, if they're a reflection on all of you, that message of hope warms my heart. Because I know you will accept those gifts. You will make right choices. And you will know that you're empowered to do the right thing when that decision comes your way. The message of hope is clear. I'd like to bring up to the stage to read a poem, Pastor Corey Youngblood.
I just want to say before I read this poem, if no one has ever told you before in your entire life, I want you to know that your life has value. You are valuable. You are worth something. Don't waste your life. Don't lose your life on something so temporary that can only satisfy you so temporarily. You are worth more than that. You are valuable. And I hope you take my words to heart because I mean them with all of my heart. You are valuable. Your life has value. I'm going to read this poem for you today. I went to a party and remembered what you said. You told me not to drink, Mom, so I had a Sprite instead. I felt proud of myself, the way you said I would, that I didn't drink and drive, though some friends said I should. I made a healthy choice, and your advice to me was right. The party finally ended, and the kids drove out of sight. I got into my car, sure to get home in one piece. I never knew what was coming. Mom, something I expected least. Now I'm lying on the pavement, and I hear the policeman say, the kid that caused this wreck was drunk. Mom, his voice seems so far away. My own blood's all around me as I try hard not to cry. I can hear the paramedic say, this girl is going to die. I'm sure the guy had no idea while he was flying high because he chose to drink and drive. Now I would have to die. So why do people do it, Mom, knowing that it ruins lives? And now the pain is cutting me like 100 stabbing knives. Tell sister not to be afraid. Mom, tell Daddy to be brave. And when I go to heaven, Daddy's girl is on my grave. Someone should have taught him that it's wrong to drink and drive. Maybe if his parents had, I'd still be alive. My breath is getting shorter. Mom, I'm getting really scared. These are my final moments, and I'm so unprepared. I wish that you could hold me, Mom, as I lie here and die. I wish that I could say, I love you, Mom. So I love you, and goodbye.
Every 15 minutes, somebody is seriously injured or killed in the United States in a DUI-related incident. Every 15 minutes. Doesn't that blow your mind? Isn't that outrageous? Every 15 minutes. That's a statistic that you have the ability to change. You are empowered to make the right decision and not get behind the wheel when you've been drinking, or not let a friend get behind the wheel when they've been drinking. That's your choice. DUI affects everybody differently. Here to tell his story on how he looks at DUI is a friend of ours, Tony Agbiani.
Good morning. This is my 17th year doing every 15 minutes, and the reason I spend my time coming here is because it works. We have reduced the amount of deaths. Before every 15 minutes started at Escalon High School, every single year a young person died as a result of a graduation party. Since every 15 minutes started, not a single one. But we still have people drinking and driving, and young people drinking and driving. This particular every 15 minutes is so very important to me because this is my town, because I graduated from East Union. But before I hear some boos from the other schools, my wife and I have 9 children, and they have graduated from East Union, Sierra, Manteca, and Cala. So we've covered the schools. I have 13 grandchildren, and they have also went through the schools. So it's important to me. It's important to me for a couple of reasons, because I care about you. As Pastor Corey said, we all do, otherwise we wouldn't be here. Nobody's getting paid to be here. But I want to talk to you about what I call a 1.8 second decision that can change your life. Because right now you know that these caskets are empty. But somewhere in the United States, right now at this very moment, somebody is at a real funeral, and there's a real body in there. Somebody's son, husband, wife, daughter, friend is really there, and somebody's grieving because somebody made that bad choice. A 1.8 second decision is a decision you make without thinking. On the video, we saw somebody ask one of the young men, hey, are you going to the party? Yep, just like that. That's without thinking. What could go wrong at this party? What could happen? And we make 1.8 second decisions every day, and most of them don't have any real consequences. One time I had a project due for work the next day, and it was going to take me a while, but I was tired when I got home from work. So I sat down on the couch, and I saw the remote. And in 1.8 seconds, I picked it up just to see what was on, and I got hooked on a show that they dropped all the episodes on, and next thing I know, it's 10:30 at night. But this project's still due. I stayed up till 4 a.m. getting it done, had to be at work at 8:30. I was tired all day, but I got over that. That's the kind of 1.8-second decision that has some consequences, but they're not bad. I want to talk to you about the 1.8-second decision that can affect your life. And the best way, two ways to explain it is one is, when I was in high school, I was a sucker if somebody dared me to do something. Our senior year, our soccer team, we went to Lake Tulloch up by Copperopolis, decided to go swimming, and we found a cliff. We didn't check the water before. We just went up on this cliff. And my friends said, hey, jump off the cliff. And I said, are you crazy? I'm going to jump off the cliff. I don't know what's in the water. They said, what, are you scared? I dare you. And without thinking, I just jumped. The next thing I felt was a searing pain on the side of my head. I came up, and my friends were like, dude, you're bleeding. And I had a big gash right here on the side of my head. I had hit a rock, but just grazed it. That 1.8-second decision could have had some serious consequences. My future son-in-law right now, he did the same thing. His Sonora baseball team went to a similar lake and decided to do the same thing. They dared him. He jumped off the cliff, hit a rock like I did, but he hit it head on. He's now a paraplegic. Barely has the use of his arms, no use of his legs, because his 1.8-second decision had tragic consequences. But let me bring it home to this one. I met two young men who graduated the same year, John and Robert. And John came to my office for a summer internship. He had a scholarship to go to Berkeley, and he wanted to get some experience, so he came to my office and interviewed. He was dressed nicely. He had a shirt and a tie on. I interviewed him. I really liked him. I said, you're hired. Later that afternoon, I met Robert. And when I met, well, before I met Robert, I had to put on my work outfit. I'm a Superior Court judge. I've been a judge for 20 years. I met Robert. Robert wasn't dressed in a nice suit and a tie. He was dressed in an orange jumpsuit. What happened between these two? And by the way, Robert had a scholarship to go to Stanford and play baseball. What happened was they were both approached to go to a party, just like you saw in the film. And Robert immediately said, yep, just like the person did on the video. I'm going. Heck yeah, I'm going. John said, just like the other young man, no, I don't know. I'm not going to go. So I think me and some of the guys are going to go to Red Robin, then we're going to catch a movie. And people are like, dude, you could do that anytime. This is our party. He chose not to. Later that night, with his 1.8 second, it took 1.8 seconds for John to pick up his soda at Red Robin and take his first drink. Meanwhile, in an orchard, it took 1.8 seconds for Robert to pick up his first beer of many. Later that night, John got in his car after everything was done. It took 1.8 seconds to turn the key, to turn the car on, and he drove home and then hooked up with his friends playing video games for the rest of the night. Later that night, Robert got in his car, took 1.8 seconds to turn the ignition, drove off, didn't even make it a mile when he blew a stop sign and hit a man and his daughter who were coming home from the store for a late night run for some milk. Killed the father and seriously injured the little girl. I kept him in custody throughout this summer. I had different court appearances with him, a lot of interactions with John. The last time I saw John that summer was his last day with me. I congratulated him for a good job and told him how proud I was and how excited I was about his new life at Berkeley. The last time I saw Robert in my court. His parents were crying and talking about how unfair it was because he had a college scholarship and he didn't mean to do it. And on the other side, the wife and the mother of the victims was asking for justice. The thing is, when you make that bad choice, here's the secret you don't know. You take away my choice. Because on crimes like these, I don't have any discretion. I cannot change the sentence. The sentence is as written. Right now, if Haley was 18, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 15 years to life for each one. Do the math, 60 years to life. She will be eligible for parole. That means she has a chance to get out when she's about 73 years old. I sentenced Robert. I told him, you took away my choice. You are making me do what happens. I had to give him 15 years plus another 11 years for what happened to the little girl. He has a chance to get out at age 38. Can you imagine all the things John and all of his friends are going to do with their life by the time Robert gets out? Don't make me do this. The hardest thing I do in my job is to sentence young people. But I want you to understand the consequences. They changed the law, and I had a young man who had a life sentence, but because of a little quirk in his case, he got to come back, and I had to release him. He was 15 when he killed this person, and now he is 32. He's spent 17 years. And the victim's family was there, and they were still crying and still hurting 17 years later for the loss of their child. And he mentioned that I wish I would have known when I was 15 years old that they would still be here at 17 years later and still be crying and still so broken and hurt that maybe I wouldn't have done what I did. Please don't make that choice. How many of you are 18? Raise your hand, you're 18? Okay, you have been alive 567 million seconds. You are expected, barring any accident or anything, you are expected to live at least 1.6 billion more seconds. So ask yourself this. Are you going to let a 1.8 second decision determine where you're going to spend the next 1.6 billion seconds of your life? I was an attorney before. I visited many clients at jail. See this little area that I'm walking in right now? This is just slightly smaller than your cell. You're going to have bunk beds for you and your roomie. You've got a little metal toilet right here, and that doubles as a toilet, and there's a little metal desk, so you can sit on the toilet and write letters on the desk, and that's it. And if that's where you want to spend the next 1.6 billion, then make that choice. But you're making the choice, not me. Think about your plan right now. What are you going to say? What are you going to do to make sure this doesn't happen? Please do not appear in my court because it is not going to turn out right for you. I don't have a choice. Do this for me. Make the smart choice. Don't make the dumb choice. And do this. And many young people have done it over the last 17 years. If you see me at Walmart or you see me at believe it or not, one of my favorite stores is Dollar Tree. If you see me at any place in town, come up to me and say hi. You know why? because then I know you're okay. Have a good life, class of 2026. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge Agbiani. 1.8 seconds. 1.8. We know the decision Haley made in 1.8 seconds. In 1.8 seconds, she devastated 4 families' lives. Actually, wait, 5 families' lives. These 4 caskets represent devastation. That ripple effect we were talking about never goes away. The rings keep getting bigger. The devastation never goes away. And the 5th, her family, though devastated in a different way, still very impacted. I'd like to invite up Officer Aguilar from the California Highway Patrol to introduce our next speaker.
Good morning. Decisions. We're going to keep reiterating, right? We make them every day. And whatever decision you make, there's always going to be consequences, whether they're good or they're bad. On July 1st, 2010, Tiffany Holmes made the terrible decision to drink and drive, and she crashed her Ford Explorer into a Honda Accord. The Honda Accord was occupied by 3 people, 2 parents and 1 child. Both parents lost their lives, and the child was seriously injured. Tiffany was ultimately charged with 2 counts of vehicular manslaughter and second-degree murder. Tiffany served 12 years in prison. Here to share her story is Tiffany Holmes.
Hello, everybody. I'm here to tell my story. It just didn't start July 1st. It started at your age. Way back in high school, when my ex-husband and I started dating. See, we both were high school sweethearts. We loved each other tremendously. But there was a quirk in our relationship. He started with the emotional abuse with me, degrading me, putting me down, telling me I was worth nothing, I would be nothing. I could only be somebody with him, gaslighting me, telling me I would be nothing. And I had always aspired to be an FBI agent like the rest of my family. So I stopped going to college. I stopped aspiring my dreams and going forward with my life after we both had graduated. So in order to put down those words that he kept saying in the back of my head, I started to have those little sips of drinks. And yes, we were young. We would go out to those orchard parties, the parties in the cornfields, all of that stuff we would do. But the words, they kept going with him towards me. And then the abuse got deeper. Eventually, it grew into physical abuse. Physical abuse hurts a lot, but bruises, they go away. Emotional abuse stays with you. And when you're told that you are stupid, you're ugly, you're ashamed to be around, when your birthday comes around, you're told, nobody likes you, nobody loves you, you don't matter, nobody's going to celebrate you. Can you imagine being told that on your birthday every year? And that's supposed to be your day, and you're with the person who you love and you cherish, and you help him with his career, to push forward with his career, to move on. You give up your life dreams to help him aspire to who he is. We got married. We had a daughter. Life moved forward. His career got bigger. I still stood by his side. The emotional abuse kept going. Physical abuse got bigger and bigger until one day I couldn't take it anymore. I left the marriage. He told me it's going to get deeper and deeper. And the emotional abuse kept going even after I had left him. My drinking kept going and going. And then that night, July 1st, the accident happened. It happened after a night I had been at a restaurant with a business partner. We had celebrated a new contract we had just signed. I was aspiring to move my life on without my ex-husband, doing what he had told me I could never do. You will be nothing without me. And I was finally at that point, well, maybe I can, and maybe I will. That crash happened. 2 people lost their lives because I didn't take the time to seek the help that I needed, the therapy that I needed. Instead, I chose to take that drink to drown out those voices that I was dealing with. If you don't think that that doesn't work, alcohol only dims those noises in your head for so long, but it exacerbates everything. So that night, 2 people lost their lives and a child was harmed. I was harmed. I was hurt. I woke up in ICU, didn't know what had happened, don't remember at all. They saved my life to give me life in prison. I spent my time in prison wondering why. Why did you save my life? To give me life. I wondered that for many, many years. I'm now starting to know why I am here today to tell you, do not drink and drive. Because that ripple effect, it still goes on. When you have to live with the shame and the pain of carrying of what I have done, the 2 lives that I've taken, and you have to get up every day with carrying that decision of 2 lives that you carry, that you have taken from this earth, because I chose to drink and drive. If you choose to do this, you will carry that shame and that pain behind those prison walls with you, if you ever get out. I left in those prison walls women who are still there, who, just like the judge said, some are still there with 73 years, 50 years, because they got life sentences on top of life sentences. A warden was going to come with me, but she had to go to San Quentin. And she wanted me to give you guys a message. There are people in San Quentin who were class valedictorians from Manteca, high school athletes who are there in San Quentin, who chose to drink and drive. And they're up in San Quentin now. And they're never getting out. So those scholarships, your families might have money. It doesn't matter inside. Because you have to choose which side of the politics game you're going to be on. So ladies and gentlemen, choose before you pick up. Choose before you decide to smoke something, put that gummy in your mouth, take that snort, inject something, and get behind the wheel. Because this does matter. You can laugh, you can smile, because I see you. This is serious. Because each one of these caskets might be empty, but they will be filled eventually. And these men and women over here have to scrape people off the ground or walk to somebody's door and tell them that their family members have just passed away. Please don't drink and drive. If you see your friends struggling with something, please say something. Go to their family members and tell them something's going on, something's not right. If you know your friends are hurting their friends, saying something to them that is emotionally harming them, words do matter. Ask them to stop. Reach out to your friends. Let their families know. Let their friends know. Because it does matter. If you don't want to say something to them, let Officer Aguilera know, the public information officer know. She can call me, and I can find you resources to help you get out of that situation. But please, don't drink and drive, because you do not want to live with the guilt and the shame that I do every day, because it's very, very painful. And every 15 minutes does matter. And we want you to stay alive and not deal with filling these caskets. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, what are you going to do with your 1.8 seconds? Are you going to be before a judge, letting them determine your fate, your freedom? Or are you going to be a prisoner behind bars, in chains? Or worst of all, are you going to be the victim whose life was impacted by a poor 1.8 second decision from somebody else? What would life look like then? Would you go to work? Would your relationship with your family be the same? Here to tell his story is Manuel Russ.
Forty-eight 41, Merced 1183.
4841, go ahead.
4841, possible head-on TC, Carpenter between Hatch and Whitmore.
Merced 48S3, en route for Colonel Bandy and Hatch.
4841, copies, en route. 4841, Merced.
41, go ahead.
4841, Person County, the SO's 97, a fire still en route. 3 parties are pinned in one vehicle and 1 pinned in the other. Both lanes are 1125.
Oh, damn. Hemorrhaging. ¿Estás bien? Ahorita llegan. Ahí nomás quédate. Ahorita ya van a llegar.
Merced 48S3.
48S3, go ahead.
No, he's not.
1022 bullet locations on scene. Need to roll flatbed evidence for 985.
Sonny, it's your truck.
Merced 48S3. 48L has been notified and also requesting 2 more units.
48S3, copy. 48L was notified and you're requesting 2 additional units.
Hey, brother, just stay right there, man. Try not to get out. You might hurt yourself more.
41, go ahead.
66758 Union 1 to E-towing. 94 red Chevy Silverado pickup. 2 plates for evidence.
I copy 66758 Union 1 to E-tow. 94 red Chevy Silverado pickup. 2 plates for evidence. Copy count 1's going to be following the tow to the yard.
So yes, but just be advised we have 115 and it's going to be 1180 traffic collision.
It's 10-4, copy. You have 11015, it's going to be 1180. 4841 information.
4841, go ahead.
4841, we have Memorial Landline advising their party is likely going to 44 They have a possible ID of last of Russ, first of Manuel, middle of Alberto, 723 of 76. They're inquiring if we have confirmed an ID and if we have any contact info for the family.
4841, negative information on the family yet. I'll call Memorial. Percent 4841, 1015 info.
4841, go ahead.
1015, last of Garcia. The charges are going to be 23152A and B, 14606 BC, and the hospital will call prior to her release.
48S3.
48S3, go ahead.
48S3, party of Garcia has been booked in 98.
10-4, copy. Last of Garcia was booked for DUI, 98.
That was live footage of my wreck. Now, medically, I'm supposed to be dead. Medically, I'm supposed to be just a memory. Medically, I'm supposed to be being honored on the side of that road by a cross and some candles. But instead, I'm honored to be here sharing with you guys my miracles. Now, can I ask everybody here today, do me a big favor and close your eyes? Now, I want everybody to focus, imagine, and picture your everyday morning routine. What is it you do every day? What's your routine? Do you get up, get ready, check your social medias, go to work, go to school, whatever it is your routine is? Now, before you leave your house, do you tell your loved ones you love them? Do you remember what they were wearing? Do you remember their smile? Can you see it? Now imagine waking up from a coma looking into exactly what you're looking into right now. Pitch and total darkness. Now can everybody please open your eyes? You see, I am a living testimony and literally a walking miracle. So let me take you guys back to my everyday morning routine, especially the morning that I died 3 times. See, every morning I used to wake up about 15, 20 minutes before my alarm used to go off for work. I used to get up, get ready. Every night in the middle of the night, my youngest daughter, used to sneak into the room, sleep on the foot of our bed, knowing that I would wake her up and have her sleep on my side of the bed. So I used to get up, get ready, wake her up, tell her to sleep on my side of the bed. And she used to always wake up and look at me, and her smile always starts with her eyes. Her eyes just light up and just glow, followed with a big, beautiful smile. She used to always say, "Okay, Daddy, I love you." Tell her, "I love you too, baby girl. I see you after work." Then I used to go on my wife's side of the bed, give her a little kiss on the cheek and tell her, "All right, babe, I'm headed to work now." She used to always wake up, give me a little half smile and say, "All right, babe, I love you." Tell her, "I love you too, babe." She used to always say, "Be safe." And I always say, "Always." Now, that was the last time I've ever got to see my beautiful daughter and my beautiful wife's face. You see, this person, the story behind the story, this person ran in my oldest son's circle. So this person was actually headed back to a memory of life from somebody they lost a week prior due to a DUI wreck. This person's back road
was my main way to work. So I remember I was headed to work, and I remember seeing a car swerving to my lane. I didn't think nothing of it because there was a distance. I was thinking they probably were headed to work or coming back home from work, being that it was about 4:45 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. So as we got closer in a split second, I was in a head-on collision. The head-on collision was estimated at 90 miles an hour. I remember my pickup truck moving. I don't have no clue my pickup truck was flipping. I don't know what my truck was doing. But I do know that the seatbelt was holding me in. When my pickup truck came to a stop, I remember one of the first things I thought was, I'm in a bad wreck. I got to help the people in the other car. Oh, man. What if I had babies? I got to go help the babies. And just then it hit me. Thank goodness my son wasn't with me, but my son used to go with me to work sometimes because I used to be a truck driver. And I remember looking towards the passenger side of my truck, and I remember I couldn't see him. So I start panicking. I started yelling his name. He wasn't answering me. That point on, I lost it. I blacked out. You see, it took fire departments 45 minutes for the jaws of life to get him out of my pickup truck. I don't remember none of that. Now, I died 3 times. I died twice in the ambulance and once at the hospital. Speaking to one of the first responders, each time I died, it was from 5 to 7 minutes each time. Now, I don't know if this is one of the times I passed away, but I remember being in the ambulance, and I remember feeling my wife's hands on my chest and her telling me, babe, you're going to be okay. Just let them do their jobs. The crazy thing was my wife's morning routine didn't even get started yet. She had no clue I was in this wreck. She was at home sleeping still. When her routine got started, she used to wake up, take our kids to school from elementary school to middle school to high school. When she got back home, she had 2 officers show up to the house, 2 sheriffs. She said they couldn't look at her. They couldn't look at her. They kept looking down. And I believe it's because, as you heard in the dispatch, that the hospital was saying that I was likely to 44. 1144 is code that I was going to die. So pretty much what they told her, they asked if she knew who I was to get to the hospital ASAP because I was in a bad wreck. She had my oldest son go pick up my kids from school and take them to the hospital. Now, it took 32 pints of blood just to stabilize me for a 16-hour emergency surgery, a total of 52 pints of blood in all. I had a brain bleed in a part of my brain that was non-surgical. I now have a scar in the middle of my brain where that brain bleed was at. Now, when they let my wife and my 2 oldest kids go back there, I'll say how it is, go back there to identify me. This is the way they described that I was. The hospital had my body covered up in the hospital blankets, but they said that they were able to see the blood seeping through the blankets. They were able to see the bones that was taken out of my body, the indentions of my bones through the blankets. They said my head, my face was so badly swollen that it was like a basketball. I was so badly bruised at the time that I was dark purple, black. I had blood seeping out of my ears, my eyelids, my nose, my mouth. The only way they were able to tell was me because of my granddaughter's name I have on the side of my head. Esperanza. In English, Esperanza means hope. Something that the doctors and everybody, all the staff members in that hospital lost. They lost hope in me. They lost hope that I was going to live. But you see, my family never did. I remember waking up from my coma, and on the left-hand side, I remember hearing my kids crying. On the foot of the bed, actually the left side of the foot of the bed, I remember hearing my wife crying. I couldn't find out it wasn't the first time, but it was a brain doctor. He had a real thick accent, deep voice, sounded like Count Dracula. He was telling my wife pretty much to pull the plug on me. I had no chance to live. I knew he was talking about me because all I can see is what I see here today. Pitch black, no lights, no shadows. But you see, I couldn't talk because I had no voice. I had a trach down my throat. My body felt paralyzed. Somehow, some way, I sat up. I remember when I sat up, the nurses on the right-hand side of me was tripping. They were flipping out. Well, my wife said it was 2 weeks later when I woke up again. I remember I woke up to the same thing. On the left side of me, my kids was crying. On the foot of the bed, had Count Dracula telling my wife that I wasn't going to have no brain memory. I was going to remember her, let alone my own kids. And I remember that pissed me off. I got mad. Like, man, you tripping. I remember everything. Stop lying to my kids, my family. You're making them cry. So, again, all I seen was pitch black. Again, I had no voice. This time they had my body strapped down because they didn't want me to move. But I was able to pick up my right hand. I picked up my right hand and I started asking for something to write with. And it was like playing charades with the nurses because they had no clue what I wanted. But I remember hearing my wife say, I think he's asking for something to write with. I remember pointing towards her direction saying, she wins. No, but I started writing. I remember the nurse on the right-hand side of me. She said, look, he remembers how to spell. Truth is, the joke was on them because I didn't know how to spell before my wreck. But you see, as I sit here in front of you guys right now, my face and my whole left side of my body is full of hardware and cadaver bones. The nerve damage that my face took, the front of my face from my ears forward, it's always about 5 to 10 degrees warmer than my body is. The right side of my face split right down the middle evenly. It's numb. You know, it's a trip because I happened to see the same surgeons that did the emergency surgery on me the morning of. And I remember seeing the surgeon that did my face. When we walked in his office, my wife said it looked like he'd seen a ghost. And he was stuttering. I speak about him because he had the biggest reaction. And he did tell me that everybody thought I was going to die. He thought I was dead. He was stuttering for the first 30 seconds, a minute. The surgeon that did my shoulder, which now an average around every 10 years is going to need another shoulder replacement. But the surgeon that did my shoulder said that my shoulder was so bad that it was like a bunch of cobwebs sticking out of my shoulder. And one of the things I'm proud of, see, the last surgery I'm supposed to have, I'm not supposed to be able to do this. I was supposed to lose that movement, but I proved the doctor wrong. My bone was sticking out on my forearm. I'm not supposed to have no movements in my last 3 fingers. Again, I proved the doctor wrong. Now, the strongest bone in our body is our femur. My femur was sticking out of my leg in 3 different spots. My foot was degloved. As you can see, they weren't able to save my leg. But you see, I'm grateful for what I got, not what I lost. Now let me get to the ripple effect. See, at the time, I was the only source of income in my house. So when this wreck happened, when I was in the hospital fighting for my life in the coma, and all my family knew that I was going to die from what they were being told from the doctors, not only my wife was trying to be strong for me in the hospital when I was fighting for my life, but she was also trying to be strong for my kids, as my kids had to go to school, not knowing when they got out of school if I was going to be alive or dead. But she also had to go to court because we were being evicted. See, I had liability on my work pickup truck, thinking, hey, if I get in a wreck, insurance is the law, right? But the people on the other car didn't have no insurance, no job, no nothing. So what that wreck left us was being homeless for a year. We were homeless for a year. Now, parents, imagine this. Imagine living with in your car with your kids, the other half, knowing that something was to happen, you have to protect your family, but being blind with one leg, that's not fun. Living in your car, couch to couch, hotel room to hotel rooms. Now, every time I hear sirens, I get flashbacks of that morning. I don't speak about them much, but I'm pretty sure they're the more and more I start remembering. Every time my family hears sirens, they start calling each other. They start panicking. It takes them back to that day. They start making sure everybody's okay. When we're driving down the street, down the road, and there's sirens, and cars ain't moving out of the first responders' way, from officers to EMT to fire departments, they start yelling at the cars, telling them, get out the way. That could be your family member they're trying to go save. You see, in my case, I know it's weird to say, but I was lucky. I was lucky that my 911 call went in at 4:50 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. So my first responders got to me pretty fast. Imagine if they didn't. They had nobody in their way. Now, I have a granddaughter, my oldest granddaughter. She does competition dance. She got first place. I didn't get to see her. My youngest granddaughter, she's 1 year old. I have no clue what she looks like. My 19-year-old daughter, she does competition dance. Not only she won first place, but she won grand champion. And instead of being proud of herself, she got off stage and she gave my wife a hug. She said, I wish my daddy could see me. My grandsons are in youth football. I'm there and I'm the loudest one there. But I have no clue what's going on. I hear the parents, I hear the people on our side start yelling at the refs. So guess what I do? I'm yelling at the refs too. Telling the refs, come on, you didn't see that holding? I seen it and I'm blind. My daughters, my kids, they graduated. I didn't get to see them walk the stage. I was still yelling, cheering them on, but having no clue what was going on. When they get married, I'm not going to see their face lit up, happy. You know, my daughter just went to prom this last Saturday. Last Tuesday, I was on my music practicing, and I felt her tapping on my shoulder. I turned off my music, and she was crying hysterically. And she asked me just to hold her. And she was telling me about her dreams she had. The dream she had was I took her to prom. I dropped her off. Before she left, I told her how beautiful she looked in her prom dress. And then came Saturday, when her sisters and her mom was helping her get ready for prom. She came up to me and she had me hold her. She was crying. She said, Daddy, I wish you could see me. Trust me, that's just a speck, too, of the ripple effect, the most basic of the ripple effect that I'm telling you guys. But with that said, Manteca Unified School District, you have no clue how much this means to me. This program means to me. It's more personal. So thank you for having me here speaking. I appreciate it. I want to say thank you to every single person that's involved in this program, because that video you guys watched, it's not fake, you guys. It's not funny. It's real. They reenacted thousands of true life events that's going on, even as I speak. And they're telling my family's reality. So thank you to every person that's involved in this program. And I also want to say thank you to each and every single one of you guys for allowing me to turn my family's negative into hopefully your positive. I also want to say thank you to my friend, California Highway Patrol Officer, Miss Aguilar. Thank you. Now you guys, I know you guys got graduation coming up. I know you guys are young. Parties are coming up. Next time you're at an event, at a party, no matter what it is, ask yourself this question. What will you do when the party's over? And it doesn't matter if you're in a good mood, happy-go-lucky, or if you're fighting, arguing. Before you leave your house, always always make sure you tell your loved ones you love them before you leave your house, because it's not guaranteed to make it home. Be blessed in everybody and stay blessed.
We're extremely thankful for Manuel's story, that he's here to share it. Not everybody is so lucky. Not everyone had the opportunity to say goodbye, to say I love you, to continue to say I love you. Last night we held 2 retreats. We held one for these students and one for their parents. And we had them write letters. We gave them an opportunity to say, if they knew that they weren't going to be around, we gave them one last gift. The gift to say how much they love them and what they wanted to say. So for you today, we're going to have 2 parents read their letters and 2 of our students read their letters. With that, I'd like to invite up our first parent to read their letter, Sienna Chase.
First of all, I want to say I hate that 20 years later, I am standing on this side of the stage. And I hate that time doesn't heal all wounds, and I hate that it had made me good at writing this letter. Abigail, where do I even start? My mind doesn't want this to be true. I never thought my heart could be this broken. I should be planning a graduation party, but instead I'm just sitting here praying that this is all a bad dream. All I can think about is the moment you were born. I remember looking at you and never knowing I could love someone so much. I cried the moment I got to take you home with me because I couldn't believe that they trusted me with someone so little. I was terrified something would happen to you or I would make a mistake. And I thought that feeling would get easier. I thought that the older you got, it would get better. It didn't. It got worse. The older you became, the more independent you became. I think that's what I loved about you the most. You're everything I could have only dreamed of becoming. I think that's why we fight, because I want to save you and protect you from all of the hurt that the world has lurking. I've been here before. I've heard the screams of a mother who lost their child. I've sat in the hospital praying that they'd pull through. I tried to make sure that wasn't you. I've been overprotective to make this time different, but I failed. I don't want to move. I don't want to eat. I don't even want to think. I just want my baby back. I'm so numb, I never thought I could hear those screams again, and now they're coming from me. I have so many questions. I can barely breathe. Your sister keeps asking me if there's anything she can do to help. Brayden keeps coming in to lay with me, while I just lay there hoping I can close my eyes. At least if I close my eyes, I might get to see your face again, even if it's just for a second. I hope you know how proud I am of everything you've ever done. Your life was a light, and I don't know how I'll ever survive the darkness without you. Abby, I just want you to know that I love you more than I could have ever said out loud. I'm so scared I'm going to forget your face, your smile, your eyes. Please visit me. Please come to me in my dreams so I can still see you. I love you so much, and I don't know how I'm going to do this without you. I love you forever, Mom.
This was the last picture that me and Diamond took together. It was prom night at Sierra High School. The last photo. If I would have knew what happened was going to happen, I would have got dressed up for it. My beautiful Diamond, I don't even know how to begin this letter because no parent is ever supposed to write something like this for their child, nor bury them. Me as her mother, she was supposed to bury me. From the moment that you came into my life, you changed everything. I was going to build you up to be the best version of yourself. My loving firstborn. You gave me love. You gave me patience. And a patience that I didn't even know that was possible. Watching you grow into the young woman you are today has been the greatest blessing of my life. You're so beautiful. Your smile, your laugh, your attitude, your strength. That was my diamond in the rough. I keep thinking about all the little things that I took for granted. The way you walked through the house, the random conversations, the moments I said I didn't care, but I always cared. I would give anything to trade places with you, just to have one more normal day with you, a girl's day. This doesn't even feel real. It's not supposed to be like this. You had so much life ahead of you, so many things you wanted to do, so many plans, the medical field, so much more love to give and receive. You were just getting started, and you were only 18. If I could say anything to you now, it would be this: that I love you more than words could ever explain. I'm so proud of you. And I wish more than anything that things could be different. I wish we just had more time together. You're my best friend, and you don't even know it. To anyone reading this or listening to this, please understand how quickly one decision can change everything. One moment could take away a whole lifetime. No ride. She always wanted a ride and to be picked up everywhere. No party. No situation is worth losing someone you love. Diamond, you will always be my baby, always my heart. And you're now my what if. I'll carry you with me forever. Just if only we had more time. Time is so limited, and you never know when it's gonna stop. I love you so much, Diamond. And as she would say, I just can't deal. Thank you.
So now we have two students, and when we had the students do it, we gave them the first two sentences, and they started this way: Dear Mom and Dad, or whoever they wanted to write their letter to. Every 15 minutes, someone in the United States is seriously injured or killed in an alcohol-related incident. Today I died, and I never got the chance to say. And we had them finish the letter. With that, I'd like to invite up Diana Linares.
This letter really meant a lot to me because as I was writing it, I was visualizing reading this to my mom, who has always been there for me and who has raised me to always make the right decisions. Dear Mom, Every 15 minutes, someone is killed or seriously injured in an alcoholic-related accident. Today I died, and I never got the chance to say how thankful I am for the life you worked so hard to give me. In every selfless decision that you've made, you did it for me and my siblings. Thank you for being the greatest mom, and for loving me so strongly, disciplining me in your own way, and simply putting a smile on my face. And you've never once put a second. If it wasn't for you, I could have never accomplished my greatest achievements. Your love has filled my entire heart, and in everything I do it for you, Mom. Your strength has carried me throughout my entire life, and your laugh has healed me when I was broken. And when I needed you most, you held me close and always lifted me up. I really love you, Mom, and I'm so sorry to have left you. But know that I'll always take care of you, just as you always took care of me. And I love you. Thank you.
Kylie-Ann O'Neill.
Dear Dad, every 15 minutes someone is killed or seriously injured in an alcohol-related traffic accident. Today I died, and here's what I never got the chance to say. Dad, I got my heart from you, my big sensitive heart. Although you may not think so, you're a softie in the best way possible. You taught me kindness and how to be compassionate, and a huge part, and one of the best parts of me, came from you. You're the rock that holds our family together. You're strong and reliable. You really are the best dad. I wish I had told you before I died that I'm so proud to be your daughter. You have supported our family through ups and downs, from T-ball when I was 4 to what would have been leaving for college in the fall. I know that it freaked you out more than you let on, but I promise you I would have been okay. I would have came home every chance I could and been absolutely wrecked by homesickness, but I would have been okay because you raised us to be strong. I wish I had lived long enough for you to walk me down the aisle, to see you bawl like a baby during our daddy-daughter dance, like we always joked about. You're the first guy I ever loved, Dad, and I want you to know that words can't put into perspective how much I appreciate you. You're the best dad and my favorite dad, and I love you forever.
Let's give another round of applause to both of them. That's really hard to do. As we come to a close, I just want to add some last remarks. I've had the privilege of serving this community for over 20 years. And nearly that entire time, I've also had the pleasure of being part of the Every 15 Minutes program. In those years, I've responded to emergencies, I've helped train firefighters, I worked with young people throughout the city. But to say that this is one of the most meaningful programs to me would be an understatement. It's the most challenging, it's the most impactful program that I've ever been involved in. Our goal for this program was not to scare you. It's not to lecture you. And it's not to make you believe that tragedy only happens to other people. Our goal is to make sure you understand the choices, especially the ones involved with alcohol or drugs and driving. They just don't affect you. They affect your friends, your families, your coworkers, your teammates, and the entire community. Over the past 24 hours, you've seen a simulated crash. You watched how quickly lives can change. You've seen classmates taken from a scene in an ambulance. And now you've seen them laid to rest today. Nobody thinks it'll happen to them. Nobody goes into a night thinking this is going to be the worst day of their life. Nobody plans to make a simple decision that has permanent consequences. It's not to frighten you, but it's to give you a more powerful thing than fear, right? The choice. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why this program exists. It's to give you awareness, perspective, and most importantly, the confidence to make the decision when it's put before you. Because here in Manteca, we take pride in our community. We look out for one another, and we step up for one another when it matters. So here's what I want to leave you today. Have a plan. No matter your age or situation, no matter what you're going into, make sure you have a plan. Otherwise, you're liable to make a poor decision. When you have a plan, you set yourself up for success. And the reality is, not having a plan is a plan to fail. A plan might be choosing a sober driver or calling for a sober ride. It might mean arranging a ride in advance. It might mean speaking up when one of your friends wants to drive and they shouldn't. In just a few weeks, many of you will graduate. You will step into adulthood with new freedoms, new responsibilities. And those freedoms come with power. Power to protect yourself and the people around you. After nearly 20 years in this program, I know one thing's for certain. The students who carry this experience of today and yesterday with them, use it when it really matters. So remember this. I want to reiterate. Have a plan going into the night so you don't fail. Look out for one another. Make a choice that lets you come home. Make a choice that lets your friend come home. Make a choice that keeps a seat filled at your family's table. Because your story deserves to continue. It deserves more chapters. It deserves graduations, careers, families, and a chance to look back and say, I made the right choice. So make a decision today and promise me, moving forward, that you're going to have a plan. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. And make a choice that you have a future. Class of 2026, have a safe and sober graduation. And thank you for coming.